Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? BTC Simmer here. Today we got some cargo. Bring out to EGPL, Benbecula, if I'm saying that right. And we have also going down to Campbellton from there. So today we'll be flying to Benbecula with 29 kilograms. And we have a 1 kilogram piece of cargo to go to Campbellton. So that'll be our flight today. Our route consists of INS, Inverness, and then BEN, Ben, for VOR out that way. We have 73 gallons of fuel, and our payload is 4,127 for a total of 5,071 at that fuel rate. So we're fairly light. Should be a good flight. We're going up to 12,000. The weather doesn't look too bad. We may be 3xing it during the cruise, so be ready for that. And I did download Scott Flight's version of Benbecula Airport, so we'll have a look at that when we get there. Quick tour. And alright, let's get going. So with FSEconomy, that's what we're doing. We got a couple pieces of cargo, and we have no passengers for this flight. And then on VATSIM there is a controller on. Aberdeen approach is on, so that'll be good. He should be on for our takeoff and part of our cruise up there anyway, so alright, let's get to her. How is everybody today? Good. That is good. It's a beautiful day. Should be. Alright, let's just check again if he's on still. Yes, EGPD approach 119.050. Okay. Alright guys, we'll fire it up. We know the drill. Jump in, check our fuel selectors. Make sure our parking brake. Parking brake's right here. That was defrost. Parking brake is set. Set on the Bravo. Throttle's idle. Yes, they are. Alternator's on. Oops, won't turn those on yet. Turn master on. Strobe, ACL. Get this warmed up. Okay, left engine. Let the glow warm up. Fire her up. Gauges come alive, so I hear people are having problems with the DA62. I haven't noticed any with the new sim update. I haven't noticed any with this modded one. Yeah, like I say, I haven't noticed any yet, but I hear different things, so looking for a higher altitude today to see what happens there. I guess there's one report of a 14,000 foot and there's problems with it, so we'll see. I don't mind a little troubleshooting every now and then. Okay, gauge is alive on the engines. Give it some throttle, let those warm up. Go ahead and turn on our avionics. Come over here, plan our flight. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Echo Golf, Papa Delta. Benbecula, is that how I say it? I don't know if I'm saying it right. We're runway 16 apparently. Route, INS. Not Southwest USA, will be VOR UK. And then BEN, geez, there's got to be a ton of these. Australia, United Kingdom, VOR, yeah. 107 miles. Yeah, so it's a bit of a trek today. That's why I might use a 3X, so EGPL. Benbecula? That's how I say it, guys. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. And we're gonna select 24 for our runway there. So, all right, there's our route. Planned. Come over here. Get our altitude set in here. And guys, I'm going to use this knob for this one because if you use the Bravo, you gotta turn that knob ton of times to get anywhere, so I'll use it now for the, because it only goes by 100s on the Bravo, unless I'm doing something wrong with the Bravo, I don't know. Does anybody know? I don't know. And why do I not have my Mid-Air TAF app pulled up yet? Here we go. Aberdeen dice. What are we looking at? We're looking at 1033. Some higher pressures. Okay, and our runway heading, runway 16. Anybody remember? I don't remember. 159. 159. Switch this. 159. Let's go this way. If I turn the knob faster for the altitude, it'll go faster. I don't know. Transponder. I'd fire that up. Back. Brief options. DME. Just getting her all set up, guys. From memory, not from a checklist. Always use your checklist. Just bumping right through this right now. I mean, in a flight sim you can get away with it. It actually helps with your flows, so, you know, because I believe on the flight test in some countries you gotta do the checklist from memory. I believe so. I could be wrong. So I mean, I guess it would help with that. So our lights are on. Our MFD set, or PFD set. Am I missing anything? Don't think so. Frequencies would help, eh? What did I say? 119. Oops. Oh. 119.050. And they also have ATIS here, so 12185.
300 feet. Scattered 4,400 feet. Temperature +14. Dew point +6. QNH 1033. Nosig. Acknowledge receipt of information Charlie. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Aberdeen information Charlie. Time 1. Automatic. Runway in use 34. Surface wind 340 degrees 8 knots. Varying between 300 and 020 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers.
Aha, so they're using runway 34. Right, I'm pretty sure I put 16 in there too. I think SimBrief gave me 16. Well, I believe so. Oh well, change that. 349 SS. Okay. Gosh, I don't want to be taxied around this airport. This is a tough airport to taxi around. Well, I guess unless he puts me Delta to Mike, which will probably happen. Yeah. Right, we'll go ahead and call. Was that information Charlie, right? Aberdeen approach. Good morning, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo, type Diamond Twin with you, taxiway Delta. Requesting IFR to Echo Golf Papa Lima as filed.
EC36 Lima Zulu Unicorn 122 decimal link, bye.
Over to Unicorn for EZ36 Lima Zulu, cheers, bye-bye.
Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo, Aberdeen radar, hello, you're cleared to leave controlled airspace on track for India November Sierra. Climbing flight level 120, squawk 7664.
That's clear to leave the airspace to INS and up to flight level 120 and squawk 7664 for Charlie Victor Romeo.
Charlie Victor Romeo is correct.
And Aberdeen radar, Charlie Victor Romeo, we're ready to taxi here.
Charlie Victor Romeo, roger, taxi on point Mike 1, runway 34.
Mike 1, runway 34 for Charlie Victor Romeo. Okay, so he made it quite simple for us, that's good. Alright, parking brake go off, taxi lights go on, test brakes, watch enunciators. And I guess it would be quite easy for a runway, what was it, runway 34. 16 might be a little tougher, but not so much. I don't know, I always have trouble taxiing at this airport, I don't know what it is. I guess it looks more intimidating than it actually is. So Mike is right here. Is it not, or does that go to the main apron? Yeah, see what I mean? Get me confused here, because that next one is a runway, I believe. Yeah, I think this is Mike. Yeah, it goes right along the apron there. The ramp, the apron, whatever one may call it. Guess I could have zoomed in on the Garmin there. That's alright. So M1 is back from the runway threshold a bit. Is M1 here? No. Let's see a sign, did I? I believe so. Maybe that was M1. I don't want to go further than I'm supposed to go here. Should be. We'll do our pre-trip gas is good, undercarriage down, switches, pumps go on. Go ahead, put the landing lights, notch flaps. I believe M1 is up there.
Charlie Victor Romeo, after departure, you cleared INS, runway 34, clear takeoff.
Roger that, cleared takeoff and cleared INS for Charlie Victor Romeo. Watch, this will say M1, I know it. No, it isn't, there's just lights. Okay, well on the chart it looks a lot different. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I haven't quite woken up here. So clear for takeoff. Quick check again. Gas is good. Undercarriage is up. Switches. Pumps are on. Flaps are set. Lights are on. We'll have a look this way. Have a look that way. Start our rolling takeoff. Airspeed's nice and alive, looking for 80 knots. Go, can roll out there. Tap the brakes, got a positive rate. Bring the gear up. Gas is good. Undercarriage is up. Put our hand on the flaps. Good speed, bring the flaps up. Pull back a touch on the power, bring it down to 95-ish. Go ahead and make our left turn, INS. Pumps come off. Landing lights come off. It's 20 degrees ascending turn. Goodbye, Aberdeen. Winds there. Overcorrect a little bit here. He's a very good controller, well spoken. Okay, start to course correct here a little bit. Keep our attitude up. Quite yet. We didn't touch our pitot heat. Aha. Should have had that in the takeoff trick. Slight correction here, put us right on course. Up to 12,000 guys, so higher than we usually go. We're going further than we usually go. So.
Charlie Victor, nothing further for you now. Unicom 122, decimal goodbye.
Off to 122.8 for Charlie Victor Romeo. Thanks for your help. Good day. Alright, so there's our controller. That was good. It's always good to have a controller on VATSIM. I mean, it's you're a little more nervous, but that wears off after a while. They're just normal people, just like you and I. So just enjoying their hobby. I mean, I've played flight simulators hundreds of hours without any traffic. It gets boring. VATSIM will bring your sim to life for sure, for sure. And to combine it with FSEconomy is just icing on the cake, as they say. Transition altitude is 7,000, so we'll go back to standard altitude. Yeah, no, it's really, really cool. I mean, FSEconomy is really good. Like right now we're doing cargo, right? Passengers, cargo. Not too much cargo in the DA62, but throw enough in the back that it balances out quite well. Okay, there's 7,000. Go down to 10,13. We're hand flying right now, guys. We'll hand fly right up to 12,000, why not? Once we get up there, we'll do our cruise check, and then we'll sim it up to 3x. Get to Benbecula a little faster. 6. So far things are looking all right in the diamond for myself. I'm not noticing any issues yet. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's get back on course here. Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, you never know what's going to pop up when the sim updates, you know. I'd rather have a small issue than a total game freeze or something like that. So. Anyway, didn't check for an update for the NXI. Did check for an update for 62. However, it does say on flightsim.to, it does have at the sidebar where it says compatibility. Of course, it doesn't say it yet, but there is thumbs up for it working. So there's 4 thumbs up for it working. 1 is myself. Looks like fly this aircraft almost daily. So gladly report back on it. So there's 10,000. So 10,000 in this aircraft, you should pull the air. Put on the little breather. Fresh oxygen. Don't want hypoxia to get to you. If I can remember off the top of my head, hypoxia is thinning of the blood, makes you lightheaded, woozy, and eventually pass out. And eventually it will kill you. So hypoxia is a dangerous thing. I believe it's similar to diving. 100% on that. Same sort of thing on the body, same effect. Read briefly on it. But yeah, anyway, put the oxygen, small little mask thing on, pull the oxygen knob, breathe away. I mean, everyone's effective, how hypoxia affects them can vary, but I would be putting that on if I had it. Okay, we're gonna level off here at 12,000. I'm still hand flying, stick flying, so try and level off nicely. Got a lot of speed. Just hear the wind rushing by. Alright, there we go. Just trim her down a bit before we get 12.1. Trim on the old trim. And we can go ahead and engage.
Autopilot.
Autopilot, alt comes on, we hit nav, and he'll correct us right to course. Alright guys, we are off. So 49 to Inverness. So we get properly set with our speed. Our course here, we'll sim it up a bit. Of course, we'll do our checklist like we said. So cruise, power levers. Yes, they are. They're up nice and high, I believe. They're almost too high. We'll come back a bit down. Let's go 90 for a quick flight here. Trim, autopilot, and it's heaters. The green, green, green. They all appear to be in the green. Everything appears okay with DA62 for myself so far. Sim update 9. As I said earlier, others have had issues with it. Quite happy I don't yet. It's a good thing. Because I do fly this airplane a lot. So there's our cruise check. I do plan on getting that twin otter. Really like to get that one. Okay guys, we'll let me just modify my, no, I'm not going to modify my flight plan now, it's too late now, so I usually like to put 3x in the remarks, but that's okay, so 1, 2, 3. Just watch things, because when when you up your sim rate like that, a lot of funny things can happen. We're going to slow our sim rate down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I might have pressed the sim rate speed up a little. Let's see here. So, kind of just watch the time to see if it's true to the time. So, hope I didn't go too fast for FSE. That seems too slow. See the time down here? 25, 26. That seems normal. Cross-check that with my watch here. Yeah, that seems normal there. I am going to go and throw that in my flight plan. Simming at 3x during what? Yeah, because we got Scotland Centre on Scottish Control. 35,525. We got Aberdeen approach. We got Edinburgh Tower. A lot of traffic controllers on today. We got Scottish D Control Centre. D Centre. Whatever. Not sure where they cover. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sim it back up here again, guys. I just got a hotkey and replaced with the sim rate on my flight stick here, so when I get to these longer flights, I don't have an issue with it. Remember, we'll slow it down when we get closer to Inverness because we don't want the aircraft trying to overcorrect the fast sim rates. 2, 3, slow rate that down here. There. Correct normally over top of Inverness. I'm not even picking up Scottish Control Center 35,525 on the right frequency. That's good all this is on. I was actually thinking of going to Edinburgh, but it seems like we're always there. I mean, I know it's like a hub for Scotland International Airport, but it seems like we go there quite a bit. So get bored of going to the same airport over and over again. So 105 miles, so we'll go right back to sim rate 3x. 1, 2, 3. And we are simming, that's for sure.
Scottish Control, Golf Delta Romeo Whiskey is type Cessna 152 on the apron at Newcastle Airport, ready for startup. Flying to Carlisle, CFR, over.
Go for Romeo Whiskey. I don't cover Newcastle. You can monitor Unicom on 122.8. Unicom on 122.8.
I doubt he covers the outer Herbites. That's where we're going. I don't think he does. We can call and see, but I really don't think he does.
Scottish Control, good afternoon. Speedbird 766, flight level 350, just past Napple. Speedbird 766, Scottish Control, roger.
Beautiful mountain range here. Inner Herbites, is that where we are now? Soon we'll be on the outer, the islands. We're 68 miles. We're sim rate 3x guys. So I'm just praying I didn't mess up my FSE when I simmed it up to, geez, it may have been 6x actually. I think FSE is good for 8, and if you go over that, then I think it messes up. Which that seems like a lot, 8. Maybe if you're doing like a transatlantic or something. Crossing the pond one way or another, I could see you going pretty fast, but so I've never been to this airport. I need to, actually guys, I need to add this to my chart fox. So we're going to slow the sim down here. 2, 3. Just let me add. Should have did this last night when I was thinking about coming here, but that's okay, we'll add it now. Chart fox, where are you? Chartfox.org. Okay, we got it pulled up here. So that's good. We're 42 miles away. We're going to start our descent a little further away because we are a little higher. So.
Scottish Control, Speedbird 2901, flight level 240.
Speedbird 2901, Scottish Control, roger.
Okay, we saved it. Let's see if it's in our files. There it is. Just gonna rename it. Benbecula. EGPL. Okay, there we have it. You can also get it on our Meta TAF app here. Everything's still looking good. 39 miles. Geez, you think I would have prepared for this flight a little better. I'm never sure if I'm going to go to where I plan to go.
Scottish Control, Speedbird 2901, requesting further climb.
Sorry, say that again.
Scottish Control, Speedbird 2901, requesting further climb.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were cleared up already. Speedbird 2901, climb flight level 390.
Climbing 390, Speedbird 2901.
Okay, so there.
Easy 6939, call Copenhagen 121.375.
It's Copenhagen 121.375.
Yeah, guys, we'll be Unicom for this. Sent him a message and asked him. Don't think he covers this. It's worth a shot. 23 Unicom, yeah, let's see. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I see Unicom. So 239 magnetic is our heading. So we'll get set up for our descent here, guys. 239. Quite possibly do a visual. I've never been to this airport. It always gets a little nerve-wracking when you've never been somewhere. So. Okay, so we can start our descent now. Power lever as required, so we're gonna hit the FLC button. Airspeeds and trim. We'll just monitor more the airspeed than anything. So we'll come down to all the way down to 2,000. See what I mean? Like, really crank this knob on the Bravo to get down that far. FLC button and throttle back. We'll start our descent here. I'll give a quick position report to EGPL if anyone's there. Benbecula traffic, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo is 29 miles east, inbound, runway 24, we're 11,005, descending 2,000. Report final, runway 24, Benbecula traffic. Okay, that is that. Steepen up our descent a bit here. Got no passengers, we're a cargo plane, so looks like the runway will get a straight in approach here. Unless I'm looking at something wrong. So their QNH is 1033 as well. Then radar reads Echo Golf Papa Lima 291120 Zulu 21009 knots 9999 fuel at 4000 temperature 13 dew point 3 QNH 1033. So go ahead 1033. So not all out of whack on the old altimeter. Here. Got our heading lined up. We should probably do what we usually do here. What do we got here? Do a visual of 2.4, so we'll go ahead and set this to 270. Heading mode, then we go CDI. Set our localizer to 239, is that what we're at? That'll be our runway. $113.95. So $113.95 is BN. guess you can do a non-precision approach here. Never been to this airport, so bear with me, guys, if things go astray, which they shouldn't. But hey, if you've never been somewhere, things can always get interesting. So this airport is ran by Highlands Aviation. I guess they do flights to Inverness and Glasgow and stuff like that. So we changed some buildings. Scott Flight changed some buildings around here. Apparently people reported a giant windmill on approach. So we'll see about that. If that's the case, maybe an interesting approach. Not sure which runway, I can't remember, but I remember reading that last night. There's a windmill there that he has trouble getting rid of. So we'll see. Maybe Sim Update 9 change that, you never know. Descending pretty good. We're down to 54 or something. So there it is on the POI, Benbecula. There's a lot of controllers on right now, and we're far away from the traffic coverage, so well, that's just how it goes sometimes, guys. It's 13 miles. We can slow down our descent a bit here. This has to be one of the furthest away islands. I mean, yeah, like you're right next to ocean there. No doubt. Okay, 1,000 feet away from 2,000. That's our warning. You heard there. We're 10 miles from the airport. Benbecula traffic at Charlie Victor Romeo is 10 miles east. Inbound, runway 24. Port final, straight in, runway 24. Yeah, we're doing this straight in approach. Since we've never been here, we're not going to set up for a circuit or anything. Just get straight in there and that'll be that. So 8 miles, 7.9. Okay, let our speed come down. We'll get to our gusts. Grim say 2.9. Outer Herbades, guys. So you guys must use boats for everything here. Boats or plane. I mean, okay, we can slow her down a little more. Down to 6 miles, we can drop the gear. Go ahead with our gust check. Gas is good. Undercarriage can come down. Pumps can go on. Landing lights can go on. GUS. Go ahead and put the setting of flaps down. So I'm not really seeing runway 24 here. Do not have a visual. I repeat, I do not have a visual. What's she looking like on the radar here? Looks like it's over that way, so over here with this. Done with the autopilot. There it is there. Got it. Okay, we'll make a right turn, then left, and get back onto center here. Line up with the runway. You see, when you've never been to an airport, it really can throw you off. Where to go, what to do. How to properly attack your approaches and landings. I guess what I could have did is I could have GPS visualed it. Got a waypoint set properly. I did not, so this is where we find ourselves. That's okay. Benbecula traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is on final, runway 24, 3 miles. There we go, turn final here. Just line us up right properly, I'll lose some height. Alright. Full flaps, gust check, gas is good, undercarriage is down, switches, pumps are on. Lights are on, flaps are full. So you can see the ILS lining up there. I guess it is an ILS out here. Speed's looking good, altitude's looking good. 2.3 miles. Well, they do have a PAPI as well, approach. It's like a nice little place out here. I wonder what the beaches are like. Anyone know off the top of their head what the beaches would look like?
500.
Pretty nice beaches. Health always sticks on the Bravo, I don't know why. Okay, we got 1 red, 3 white. Try and get 2 red, 2 white. Even her up a bit. Frames are looking good, we're at a solid 60. So I didn't see a what do you call them? Anyways, we'll get down here. Wind turbine at the end of that runway. Ooh, the runway comes up a bit here. Oh, I see it now. Oh, look at that. That's ugly. Touchdown. Alright. So flaps right away can come up. When I start flying again. Pumps can come off. Torpedo can come off. She throws an air. Okay. Looks like we're crossing our runway here. it looks like we'll go all the way to taxiway Alpha at the road. Oh, I see. Yeah, 06. Look at that. That's a massive wind turbine. Oh man. I'm sure Scott Flight will do something with that. He does a superb job. You remember we reviewed his Scone Perth airport. Really good airport there. So, yeah, we'll go all the way to Alpha, make a left turn. There's the terminal building and stuff. Some more buildings here. Oh, brakes. Yeah, there's that big wind turbine. Wow. She's a big, ugly one. Alright, we're on Alpha. This will bring us to the apron, it looks like. Guys, I'm very sorry, but I won't have time to do a tour of this airport. I'll make a video tomorrow. A video tomorrow of just this airport. Just this scenery, and we'll walk around it and have a look at everything. Just crunched on time right now, but we will get to it. I do promise. So stay tuned for that video for tomorrow. When we look at this airport here, perhaps we'll have a look, go up, do a couple circuits around here. Definitely not on runway 06 due to that wind turbine, but alright, we'll be shutting down here, so taxis can go off, avionics can go off, strobes can go off. Kill the right engine. Guys, like, subscribe, looking for 10 subscribers. Start dropping some lightning Bitcoin. Lucky subscribers, commenters. That's the plan. Go ahead, turn off the nav, battery, alternators. Parking brake is set. Alright guys, how'd you like the flight? What'd you think? Like it, hate it, love it, hate it. Is what it was. Bit of a different flight. Never been to this airport, never been out this way, so a lot of fun, actually. There was a lot of controllers on, but of course we weren't in the control zone. Because that's just the way it works sometimes. So yeah, I did download this airport by Scott Flight. I thought we might have time to tour it, but fortunately we don't, so we'll get to that tomorrow. I'll make a short video on just a tour of this airport, his scenery, and we'll go over that, alright? Anyway, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll have another video out. Alright, have a great day, everyone.